what's going on, y'all, and welcome back once again to the DC show. This is T. McNeil. So, I want to talk to you guys today about the Nike Vandalized for women. Okay, guys, this is what they're calling these particular shoes. And they're coming back with a tropical look and with all black tumbled leather. So I want to get you guys' thoughts and opinions on that. But before we actually get into all of that, if this is your first time here, make sure that you like, comment, and hit that subscribe button. It will definitely help out the channel. If you're looking for the latest and information on sneaker news, reviews, and updates, this is the place to be. All right, but again, I want to get you guys' thoughts and opinions on this particular Nike Vandalized for the ladies. That is the official name of the shoe. They're going for a whopping price tag of $130 US, and the official colorway is going to be black, bright crimson, and off noir. All right, y'all. So again, it's black, crimson, and what they're calling off noir. All right. Now, as far as some little bit of a history for this particular shoe, this is not the first time that this shoe has been out, or I'll say a basic reminiscent of this particular shoe. Basically what it is the fact that back in 1985, this shoe actually did make an appearance in one of the Back to the Future movies. I'm not sure which one it was. And, you know, we're talking about 30 plus years ago. Okay, so now the shoe has officially returned for the 2020 year. And, you know, we're going to get some more information as far as when they're going to actually be available. Okay, they're not available right now, but just stay tuned and keep it locked right here. And you guys know how I do. A brother will get back to you. Okay, but what I like about this shoe is the fact also, guys, is that it kind of garners two different variations of shoes. Okay, we're talking about an Air Jordan 1 and we're talking about an Air Force 1 pretty much rolled into one. Yeah, I said that, guys. Two different shoes rolled into one. All right, y'all. And the fact of the matter is not only that, but the fact that it's kind of like a shoe and it's also like a boot at the exact same time. So it's like a hybrid of two different type of footwear. And again, it's exclusively for the ladies. All right, y'all. Now, fellas, like I always say, most of the shoes that I do review that typically says exclusively for the ladies, a lot of times are exclusively for the ladies. But the look of this particular shoe, it does have a very feminine touch to it. As you guys can see from the thumbnail, we will go over more of the information as well. But I wouldn't recommend using these shoes, guys, because it definitely looks like a lady should be wearing these shoes, okay? Unless you're comfortable in your own skin like that and you like, hey, man, I don't mind rocking them. Hey, that's your thing. And no judgment here, all right? So, let's look at these joints, man. Bam, right on the screen, man. So, we're talking about the Nike Vandalized, once again, exclusively for the ladies. You do see all of that tumbled leather that I was talking about, guys. Now, 95% of the shoe is made out of tumbled leather. I do like that Nike swoosh kind of coming in a little bit of a pinkish hue right there, or like a neon pink. You got a little bit of a blue back there as well. Now, if you guys look, they actually broke up the Nike badge in the back portion of the actual badge itself. Okay, it doesn't, the swoosh doesn't go all the way across to the very back of the shoe like it typically does. I mean, it does do that, but again, they kind of put a leather panel in between it, so they broke it up with two different colors. Nice little design there. You know, I'm not really complaining too much about that. Looks like the toe box area also has a nice little suede patch in it as well. You got some stitching in there as well. It's not a lot of individual stitching on this particular shoe, but not only, guys, if you look really close about the fact that this looks like an Air Force 1 and an Air Jordan 1 fused together, but what it also looks like to me, it has a little bit of the Nike Fear God look in there as well, if you guys are familiar with that, especially with the upper of this particular shoe kind of coming in that kind of like that foam or that suede upper. I mean, I'm really liking that a lot, man. I think the ladies are going to love this shoe as well. The midsole and the outsole is all fused into one as well. And I'm not sure if that's a rubber outsole or solid rubber outsole. It's kind of hard to tell just by looking at it. But it does look good. It comes in kind of like maybe a white or off-white. So that's cool. Then on top of that, you do have the toggle lacing system at the very top. So you are able to adjust the lacing according to, you know, the fit of what you want to do with the shoe. All right, y'all. So let's flip the joint around. Now, this is the inner portion of the same shoe. It looks like it is the left shoe. Now, what immediately stands out to me is the fact that this Nike swoosh is, once again, vastly different from the outer portion of the shoe, okay? Now, the inner portion of this particular shoe, you can kind of see that they had a double design going on with the Nike swoosh. It's almost like two different swooshes that they kind of fuse together. Now, the very first portion of the swoosh is kind of coming in the yellow material. I'm not sure what that is. It looks like it could be some sort of mesh, okay, but I do like it. And then right behind that, you have another Nike swoosh that doesn't continue on to the back of the shoe or with the back quarter panel of the shoe like most Nike products normally do. It kind of stops midway, and then it's met with more of that tumbled leather in the very back, okay, of that particular shoe. Other than that, everything pretty much looks the same. Even in front of the Nike swoosh, I'm not sure what that is also, guys. It looks like it's like somebody took a knife and just kind of cut like a half a circle in between the toe box area and the Nike swoosh. So that's a little bit different. I'm not sure what the Nike brand was going for when they actually put that design on the shoe. But again, it does work, okay? Now, looking at the top of the shoe, guys, what immediately stands out to me again, now we're talking about the inner portion of the shoe. Now, I can already see, just based off of this image right here, that the inner portion of this shoe is probably not going to be the most comfortable. Now, I could be wrong. You know, this is not a shoe that I'm going to put on my feet, obviously, because it's for the ladies. But just looking at how thin that material is at the upper of the shoe, it just doesn't look like it's going to be a lot of support for the ankles, okay? I'm just not really sure about that. But what I do like is the black Nike badge coming with the Nike, with the yellow and black design on the shoe liner. That design obviously does continue on to the rest of the inner portion of the shoe. Obviously, because the shoes aren't in hand, we can't see exactly what the full design looks like, but I do like it. I think that it is cool, okay? Now, you see that toggle lacing system once again coming in the front of the shoe. It looks like the tongue as well, from what we can see, may come in some sort of suede to kind of match the toe box area, so I think that does work. I do like the tumbled leather panels that come right there with the shoestrings, with the toggle lacing system is meeting the shoe. I think that works as well. And then again, you kind of can see more of the toe box area again. Just that small patch comes in suede with more of the individual stitching. Now, let's look at the rear of these joints, man. So, again, things get very interesting once again, because now on the back panel of the tongue itself, you can definitely see that this is indeed a size 8. There you have the Nike badge on the inside. I can already see part of the barcode, like I always mentioned to you guys before, about the fact that this is Nike's way to kind of negate some of the fakes that's out here, because you got so many different fake Nike products on the market. You know, a lot of con artists are out here trying to scam people. So this is a way, like I said, that they're trying to kind of negate that. Now, I understand that some of the fakes also could have fake barcodes on it and things like that. So it's really, really hard to tell these days. But 9 times out of 10, if you're getting it directly from Nike, you know, you are good to go. All right. Now, on the back of the shoe, man, you do have a Nike badge right there as well. Now, what they could have did with this badge, they could have made it in maybe that blue, okay, guys, or maybe that little neon pink that you've seen in the very beginning of the video. Or they could have made one Nike sign blue and made the other Nike sign pink, okay, just to make it stand out on the back of the shoe. But they decided to black it out. Or another thing they could have did, guys, was they could have made the outline stitching of each one of those Nike wordings in one of those different colors as well. Again, just to make it different and to make the Nike badge stand out just a little bit more, okay? Back heel base of the shoe also has that beautiful black tumbled leather, and I'm not complaining about that. And then finally, you know, we take a look at the very bottom, or as we know in the sneaker world, as the outsole of the shoe. It's got a little bubblegum look to it. Kind of has a nice little white see-through effect going on this one as well. And you got a Nike badge coming in the very bottom. Not a lot of color there, but it is what it is, okay? So there's no official release date, guys. Like I said, It just says that it's coming soon, so make sure that y'all stay tuned right here. And when that does become available, I'll let you guys know. Okay, now obviously where to buy the shoes. You know you can get them on the Nike Sneakers app. You can definitely get them on Nike.com, which will be your best sources if you want to order the shoes. Of course, you know StockX is going to have the shoes as well, so that's really nothing that's too surprising. But if you do want to go to the retailers, like the physical stores, there's nothing wrong with that either. You know, Foot Locker, Foot Action, House of Hoop, DTLR, wherever you get your shoes from should have them joints in stock. All right, y'all. But yeah, man, let me know down below in the comment section. This is going to be a cop or pass. Is it worth adding to the collection for the ladies? Let me know. Like I said, fellas, it's your prerogative. I, myself, personally wouldn't wear the shoes because they do have a feminine look to them. And again, my only gripe is the fact that the ankle support, I'm just not sure of because it's so thin. There's not a lot of cushioning and padding inside of the ankle support to really make sure that the shoes are comfortable. It just looks like if you wear the wrong socks that day, it's going to cut your ankles up. Okay, that's just what it looks like to me. Okay, but I do like them, guys. I think that they're cool. Even though it's an Air Force One and, like I said, an Air Jordan 1 kind of fused together to make the shoe. Again, I do see the Nike Fear Guards in that design as well. All right. So any comments and questions, like I said, y'all leave it down below. Brother, get back to you. Again, don't forget to like, comment, share, and hit that subscribe button on your way out. I would definitely appreciate that. So thank you guys for tuning in and listening. I'll catch y'all on the other side. Have a good one.